Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Aldas and today we have got a very special video. Now don't worry guys, I know exactly what you're thinking. Why have you got exclusive gameplay from the brand new 2019 Grid game? Well guys, a few weeks ago I got an absolutely amazing email. I was invited down to a game capture event in London by a company called Fourth Floor Creatives who are doing a few things and promotional events for the brand new Grid game, which is of course developed by Codemasters, the people who make the official Formula 1 game. Now this was a massive surprise and I could not have imagined I would have got that email, but it was such a great event. I headed down to London just a few days ago and now I'm able to release the footage, and that is what I'm going to be showing you in today's video. Now I'm also going to be showing you, just before I do show you the footage, of a few clips, and they're not going to be very long clips, of what it was like inside, because what I thought is, you know, we hear all the time of these massive YouTubers with like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, sometimes even millions, of going to these game capture events, but what is it actually like? What is it inside? What does it actually entail? So I took a few clips, they said that was okay, so yeah, I'll put them at the start and just talk over them because it was just such an incredible opportunity that I could not say no, and I was just kind of like stunned that I even got picked for something like this because my channel doesn't even have like gameplay or games or anything like that. It's Formula 1 based, but yeah, it was just an unbelievable opportunity. So yeah, hopefully you guys can appreciate that and enjoy the video as well. And then of course after I show you what the event is like, we'll get into the main gameplay. I'll kind of talk about what I'm doing, but for the most part I'll sort of just not say anything and just let you guys enjoy the gameplay and yeah, just enjoy the sound and the visuals of the game because it was such an amazing game to play. I haven't actually played, this is the funny thing, I haven't actually religiously played Xbox or PlayStation for about 4 years, so this was completely out of nowhere. So just one massive disclaimer, my driving is gonna be awful. I mean, Pastor Maldonado awful. So yeah, please don't roast me in the comments below, and I will be showing you some of the features like the rewind feature, which I used a lot. But yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. So yeah guys, what you're seeing on screen now is just a few short clips from the event. So it was kind of hosted in this sort of pub and they rented it out, and it was just filled with TV screens and the Grid game from literally wall to wall, and it was so incredible. At first I just sat down and got used to the game. As you can see, it was really cool to just get back into gaming a little bit because like I said, it's not something that I do that much often with like uni and obviously YouTube and everything, but it was so good to get back into it, and honestly I really did enjoy the game. There was loads of other people just sat down enjoying the game and just getting, of course, the first play. The game is not even out yet, so it was an amazing opportunity for everyone. And then here you can see all the monitors that were set up, and this was for the game recording. And the amazing thing is that loads of people came in, and there was like quite a few big YouTubers, and they just had loads of equipment that they just whipped out to record the game, and I had absolutely nothing. I just came in there like, yep, I don't even know what I'm doing here. But the guys over there, especially the guys obviously part of the event, Fourth Floor Creative, were so good, so nice, and so helpful because I was an absolute noob. But yeah, they helped me out an absolute ton. So just shout out to those guys, they were incredibly helpful, and yeah, just thank you to them. Now here you can see me sort of getting into the game, and the first thing I did is sort of created my player profile, obviously gave myself a name, got my race number, and here I also started to design what is basically a player card where you can put a bunch of things that you can buy. So here you can see a banner image that I'm just choosing, and so this is just a really cool feature to kind of set yourself apart from everyone else, especially online. And then of course you can choose also, this is a panel image. One disappointment thing, no Lithuanian flag sadly, but that's okay, I'll let them off. But yeah, I just chose something random, a Fernando Alonso one, that's the one I chose because, you know, Formula 1, just had to stand by Fernando for that one. But yeah guys, now let's get into the gameplay, and this is where I'll leave you and just let you watch it and obviously enjoy the gameplay. So the first car I picked was the car I own, the VW Golf. Now I don't own this exact model and definitely not this race spec, although that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I thought it would just be right to, you know, VW gang, that's the first car I'm going to pick. And a bit of background as well, this is of course at Indianapolis, which used to be on the Formula 1 calendar, so that's quite cool. And I knew the layout quite well, so yeah, just thought that is a really cool track to go on. So yeah guys, I'll leave you now and just enjoy the gameplay.
Last lap. Come on, let's have at least one more place.
So guys, the next car I wanted to try is this really cool Formula 1000 car that's called the Jedi 1000. It just looked like a really amazing single-seater, and by the way, I did try out the Fernando Alonso Renault R26, but actually, I'll be saving that for another video. So this is the only single-seater in today's video, but this was also a really cool car, and what you can see now is that you can have so many different liveries. There's a ton of different liveries that you can pick, but I think in the end I chose, I went with the one of the stock liveries, which was a Fernando Alonso one again supporting the Formula 1 team, you know, the Formula 1 gang. So yeah, this was actually a really nice Fernando Alonso livery, because of course now he is associated with this game, and he has his own race team called Fernando Alonso Racing Team, I think, or something like that. So yeah. Yeah, this gameplay is on some, I forgot what the track is called, but it was a really difficult track, and it just shows how much of a noob I am. I mean, I'm just not the most amazing driver in the world, as you can see. It took me about 5 corners, as you can see, in 3, 2, 1 to bang, have basically a car on its roof. So yeah, great going by me, but there you go, you can see what that looks like, I suppose. But yeah, guys, there's the rewind feature that, thank goodness it's there, because I was so trash, it's unreal, but it was so enjoyable. This track, by the way, was really difficult for me for some reason, and I think I bumped the AI to a really high level as well. Not the maximum, but yeah, I just could not keep up. But again, guys, now I'll leave you and let you enjoy the gameplay. So guys, this next car that I raced with is actually a McLaren Le Mans car. Now, I forget the exact name of it, but I tried to try as many sort of different cars as possible, because there is a huge ton of variety in this game, from muscle cars to stock cars to obviously single-seaters to like GT cars. So yeah, really, really fun, and this was definitely a special car. Now, there is something coming towards the end of this clip that I want to talk about, because it really caught me out by surprise, but it was a really cool feature of the game. So yeah, once again, I will leave you, but I will join you just before this clip ends. So guys, as we come to the end of this clip, there was something really shocking and kind of surprising that happened in a second. Just watch the leading car now, and when that flew off, I had absolutely no clue what that was. I thought it was like a little glitch or something, so I had to rewind back to check what it was, but it was actually the car's engine cover. Now, this is something that was really cool and kind of unexpected. Again, I thought it was like a glitch or something, but when a car in this game has like substantial damage, the engine cover, and it will happen again very soon, it basically just comes off, it just flies off, and as you can see now, the leading car, you can always see its engine. So that was a really strange surprise, but I love that. That is so cool, and yeah, definitely caught me off guard. I thought like I found like some kind of glitch or something. Next, we are going to jump in to some multiplayer. Right at the end of the game capture event, we had 1 hour to capture footage, and in the last 20 minutes, we were allowed to play multiplayer against each other. We had 2 different races, one at Silverstone and one on a track called Havana. Now, this first one is on the old Silverstone track, and again, I'll leave you to it. It was actually a really good race. I was battling for the lead. In fact, I was leading until it all came crashing down for me. But again, I'll leave you to it, guys. There you go. So guys, now we get to a lap later. I'm still fending them off. I've still got the lead of the race, but I am struggling. I'm trying to do a Charles Leclerc and Mons and trying to hold on to that lead as much as I can, but it's just not working out. I do also try and be clean. I don't want to be that one guy that just smashes everyone off. So as you can see, I'm sort of squeezing him, but giving him space. And here on the back straight, I get absolutely mullered. Just out of nowhere, both of these guys just go completely past me. And I'm like, no, what's going on? Where's the DRS? But yeah, that's pretty much the end of me leading that race. I ended up finishing in third, but I still try and catch up. This guest 3 guy just came out of nowhere, and you're about to see an absolutely incredible racing line into Maggots and Beckers. Look at that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. By the way, guys, I did get a penalty for that. This first race was really fun, and I really did enjoy it, and I'll let you guys finish it, and then we'll get into the final online race. So guys, now we get on to the final piece of gameplay and the final race. Now this was, and this will be, my biggest ever bottle job in my life. Now we started right at the back of the grid and I'm fighting to make up some places, and here I do a really cool move. Everyone just goes absolutely wide and I take about 4 cars here. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm now into second. I've got this. I'm going to be able to chase down that guy and I am going to win this race. I'm going to do it for you guys, or at least that's what I thought. But yeah, at this point I've got a pretty decent pace, so I'm just trying to catch him. I can see that I can clearly catch him. I've got the decent amount of speed. I'm not too worried about the guys behind me, so yeah, I'm going to just absolutely try to make no mistakes, and I am going to hunt him down for the lead.
Listen up, let's rein it in. You've pushed them over the edge here.
So guys, now this is where it gets very spicy indeed. I am hunting him down. I am right behind him, about to strike, and I can see that he's struggling a little bit. And here you can actually see me be absolutely stupid, and I actually brake and let him retain the lead because I thought I'm going to do a little into the barrier under the pressure style, and I'll overtake him on the final lap and look really cool. And then I just think to myself, no, that's absolutely stupid. Just go down the inside, take the lead, and yes, boys, I do it. I've got it. Clean move down the inside, no chance for him, and I'm now leading the race. Surely nothing can happen here. You know, only a lap left. I've absolutely got this. What can possibly go wrong? Just keep it cool. You know, you're quick enough here, and then this happened. Look at this bottle job. Oh my god, I smashed whilst in the lead of the race, and I am out. And you'd think that I would learn my lesson, but, well, just look what happens next lap when I get caught up in someone else's incident at the same corner. Again, at this point, I'm completely out of the race and just, you know, trying to get to the end. But it's again that corner on Havana was just so tricky for everyone, and I get caught up in someone else's incident. A lap later, bang, I'm gone again. So it's just that corner, man. It is so tricky for everyone, and I get caught up in another incident. But nevertheless, guys, that is pretty much the end of the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed this sort of different style of content, and once again, I just want to say a massive thank you to the people over at 4th Floor for actually inviting me down to get this game capture, and of course to the people over at Grid and Codemasters, and they said that they're going to have more events like this in the future, so hopefully I'll be able to do more of this sort of stuff again in the future. And yeah, this was an unbelievable opportunity, and I also just want to say a massive thank you to you guys that are watching and supporting me, because without you I wouldn't even get the opportunity to do anything like this. And again, I really hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, don't forget to drop a like, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to check out my social medias. Instagram and Twitter will be above. And also, guys, don't forget that this game comes out next month on the 11th of October, so if you like racing games and you want to pick this up, because I had an amazing time with this, absolutely loved it, then yeah, don't forget to pick it up as well. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.